very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society.
You're in violation of secure communication procedures, Condor.
So we just went ahead and fixed the glitch.
There is no America. There is no democracy.
Our fifth objective, a new world order.
There are no Russians. There are no Cubans. There are no Russians. There are no Arabs. There are no third worlds. There is no West.
Right-wing conspiracy.
What do you call it when the assassins accuse the assassin?
A new world order.
Thank you for plugging in to the Stones Unturned podcast.
Well, just a second there, Professor. We fixed the glitch.
I'm your host, Professor Thomas Henry Horan.
He reads everything.
Hello there, you magnificent betards. You better bet your bippies the professor reads everything, but that is no longer necessary because the professor's website now reads everything. Hi, baby bull. I will very quickly jump into your long overdue premium episode. By itself, will it make up for the last couple of weeks? No. But it's a start. So the power and the internet are now back on steadily, which is nice. And so the app is not only finished, but I've been able to add just about all the dream features I was hoping to add later. It's not ready to test. It should be ready to show you tomorrow or Wednesday. But we can now add the more accessibility features, which this is very important because this app is going to be a major part of already have a much bigger learning platform. This is like the last major piece, which is the research tool and the group research tool, collaborative research. This is called project-based learning. And so took what we had there, built on top of that. Now we have the perfect app. I will show you again in just a second. You should be able to click that link in the description of the video. Right now, when you log in with your Google account, when you do that, it automatically creates a user account, but with no personal information. And do I have it up here ready to show you? Yes, I do. So to give you an idea of what it can do now, this is going to be much faster than I thought. I was afraid this might take a year to get all of my old information uploaded. But building this thing out, really to tackle all of my files, I won't say the 4th of July. There's no way. By the end of July, all my old PowerPoints, plus all the Zodiac files, plus hopefully all of the Son of Sam files, and maybe even all the available Manson files, will all be on the site ready to be for search and research and linking. Not next summer, not even next Christmas. So that's exciting. It's only taking that long because I'm getting the free trial tier of these AI tools. If I paid $25, it would probably be ready next week. We'll see how that goes. I've got that to fall back on. So, is it perfect yet? No. Some of this text is too small. I understand that. Don't at me with design suggestions. Things like this. Why does my cursor land on this page? Anyway, which version am I on? Let me show you really quickly what it's already capable of doing. Search collections, descriptions, and tags. This is not yet branched out to searching the wider web. Watch how I haven't even uploaded any. Why is it letting me do that? I haven't even uploaded any Berkowitz. I haven't uploaded a lot of Berkowitz material yet, but watch this. Okay, there should be, there, look. You saw how fast that was. Oh, maybe it is Myth of the Hillside Strangler. So it is already bringing in search results from my old website, and we'll take you right to them. That's awesome. So these are what's on the website now. This is starting to reach outward. It's not yet outstanding. See that? There will be other, like a Candy Rose will be included in this search. You know, give me till the end of July to really get the database filled up. Hey, 47. But this gives you a clue. Then, you know, by the end of next month, there will be, it won't just be search. You'll be able to discuss what connections do you see between Son of Sam and the free cheese giveaway of the 1980s, and it will look. And you will have your choice of two. You can use either Google's Vertex, or you can use my proprietary. And that's be good for testing purposes as well. We can compare how it goes, right? This gets to be complicated. Turn that off for a second. Okay. I had to stuff Google's ears with peanut butter so it wouldn't recognize me talking about Google. Okay? And that's how, so you'll be able to discuss theories, and you can make that'll be private. Your chats with both AIs will be private. Your crazy conspiracy theories will be your own until you decide to publish them. So at this point, now it's a question of giving me till the end of next month. So when you first log in using your Google account, it creates a user account, but no personal information. And you are automatically assigned the Lucky Devil subscription tier. That's the access for that will drop at the end of June, I think July 1st. And then you'll have to get a free trial of the Junior Buckaroo, which will be $10 a month. But you won't actually have to pay until all my data is uploaded and it's really something worth paying for, okay? It will always be free. Junior Buckaroos will always be able to contribute. And what we're building out right now, I should be able to show you tomorrow even, is more user-friendly, more accessible. Like you're browsing a web page, you can just click create slate, and it will automatically bring all that in from that website, and it will create a slate. And then you can start inputting, and have voice input, things like that. Give it to me, username, give it to me. I'll take it at the appropriate juncture. In the fullness of time, you will give me all of your money. And here's the thing, you won't have to pay to contribute. You'll just have to pay to, and you may not even, but it's going to make it this so much easier for me to do episodes. I built it for me, but it's so wonderful everyone can use it. I'm going to go straight, before I pass out, I've had a little bit of sleep. 5 minutes members only. We are going to talk about the disappearance of Nancy You-Know-Who 3 and latest developments in that case. And the reason is just because every time I start to upload something to do with Berkowitz, the internet dogs, not the internet dogs, but the app development dogs start barking and I have to stop and fix something. We went through this before. When was that? I had that neighbor when I first moved in. The dog never barked unless I was online and I mentioned Berkowitz. Was that a dog? No. And the dogs would go crazy, remember? And once again, YouTube videos. See, I haven't even moderated anything yet. So if I haven't released anything yet, it's because I was waiting to fix all this other stuff on the back end. So tonight, everything that you've submitted will be approved, and you'll get your. See, and then you can earn. It won't take anything off the $10 a month. However, you'll be able to earn pumpkin stickers. No, it was just an old mutt. Do you remember? That must have been because I moved in here 7 years ago. It was the next spring, I think. Remember? I was streaming from my phone. I came up with this whole idea of using the slideshows. Yeah, it looks like you guys are starting to submit stuff, which is really awesome. So, and once it gets caught up on this stuff, all of the Zodiac files will be on there. All of the Son of Sam files will be on there. That was before I built the Bat Cave, the Professor Cave. I'm pretty much soundproof back here. We're pretty much idiot-proof back here. Until the bigger idiot comes along and tries to do a live stream. There's just one more way to get your money. And then we'll play around trying to do premium live streams because there's got a lot of episodes coming up I'm not going to be able to do on YouTube. But most of them will. I intend to do most live streaming on YouTube. That includes the members only. So Wednesday or so, we should be talking very heavily about Son of Sam again. I'm hoping to do like every week. It'll be one Son of Sam, one Zodiac, one current events or something. And you guys can, one Manson or something. Here's a good question. Rex Horriman admitted he killed 8 women. What about Gilgo Beach's other bodies? That's a good question. The path to identifying Rex Horriman as the Gilgo Beach serial killer began with Shannon Gilbert. A 23-year-old Unawatatoot had gone missing in May 2010 after a visit to a client in Oak Beach, a Long Island, New York community near Gilgo. Spurred by her mother, police began to search for her and ultimately uncovered the remains of nearly a dozen people, mostly young female Unawatatoot, along a stretch of Ocean Parkway. Yet when Horriman pleaded guilty in April to murdering 8 women, Gilbert was not among the victims. Really? Do you know exactly how many crimes Berkowitz was pleaded guilty to, was convicted and sentenced for? 1. And it's the one murder he couldn't possibly have committed, right? They act like this doesn't happen. What about all the missing people around Tucson, Arizona? Gilgo Beach can be described as a dumping ground. I'm going to say ouch for the people of Gilgo Beach. How could there be that many bodies out there nobody notice? Are you with me? How did this guy get caught exactly? There's always something funny about the timing of these. They think that might be from Joel Rifkin. There were some mother-daughter killings. It's a wasteland out there. Maybe Nancy's out there. Horriman, a 62-year-old architect, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Pleaded guilty to the murders of 7 women. Well, he's got Berkowitz beat by 6. Maureen Brainerd Barnes, Melissa Bartholomew, Megan Waterman, Amber Costello, Jessica Taylor, Valerie Mack,